This is about to be a sweet video. At least I think it's going to be pretty cool, because today we're going to buy a new setup for the old DOOOLYY right here, the tow pig. And I'm pretty excited. I've been wanting to buy a big setup for this thing for a while, but I just never could really figure out what I wanted to put on here, what size I wanted to go with. And I finally found a setup that I'm going to go with. Kind of skeptical about it, not going to lie, because setups for DOOOLYYs cost a lot of money, and I just don't know. You go out here, you spend a lot of money on these wheels, and with this truck, the way I drive this thing, if I've got a big gooseneck trailer behind it, then I'm not gonna lie, I kind of always hit curbs and stuff like that. Trying to get through parking lots, you're kind of forced to run over curbs, and I don't want to mess up a $15,000 set of wheels. But I've been wanting to do it too long, and I finally found the set. So today we're going to buy them, and we're putting them on the DOOOLYY. Set of 24s and 37s that are on the DOOOLYY right now, these were never meant to be a permanent setup. When I bought this truck, I had the older body style before this, 2017 High Country DOOOLYY, and I already had these wheels and tires on that truck. So when I bought this thing and I got it home, the first thing I did was crank the keys up and throw these rims and tires on it, and I just put the stocks on the other truck and sold it. So these were never meant to be a permanent setup. Like I said, I put them on here and just been kind of riding them for the last few months until I could figure out what I wanted to do with this thing. And the front tires on these, like I said, they were on my other truck, then they got transferred to this truck. I drive this truck a lot, so the front tires are starting to chop a little bit. Nothing too bad. They still got really good tread. The rears are still really good tread. But there's actually another truck almost identical to mine riding around my town right here where I live with the same wheels on it, which isn't surprising because these are like the cheapest DOOOLYY wheels you could buy right now on the market. I bought this setup, or these wheels I bought probably 3 years ago when they first came out, and I bought them because, you know, they were just the cheapest wheels you can get. They're chrome, they're 24s, and I think this whole setup literally costs like $5 grand maybe, rims and tires. And now there's another black Denali 3500 DOOOLYY riding around with the same wheels. I think it's on 35s, it's not on 37s, but still looks basically the same as my truck. So y'all know I gotta go one up him and step up my game, because I gotta be the best in town. That just is what it is. So we're just gonna hook up the little trailer, the little 6x12 trailer over there, and we're gonna go grab these things and see what they look like. The setup that I'm getting is, you know what, I'll just have to let you guys see them when I get them. I'm not gonna spoil it yet, because I'll let you guys see them when I see them here in a minute. But we're gonna hook up the 6x12, that way we got somewhere to put all these things, because they're massive and there's 6 of them. We could throw a few in the bed if we have to, if they don't all fit on the little trailer. But we're gonna hook this trailer up, we're gonna head out, and y'all can see we got the cash right here. We're gonna go spend a good little check and get the DOOOLYY sitting right. Little trailer hooked up right there, ready to roll. And I want to show you guys one thing before we head out to pick this setup up. I want to show you a little update on the single cab LB7 right here. I don't know if you guys are following this build, but I do have an update for it. I am still waiting on the hood stack. I ordered it, I guess it's on back order. Haven't gotten that yet, but I did get the whole front end put on this truck. So check it out. I got the whole 2007 front clip on here. We changed the fenders, the hood, the grill, the bumper. I ordered these headlights brand new, and I ordered some LEDs, so she's got LEDs in all the lights now. And this front end is looking mint. The fender flares are going to come off, and I've got a whole set of the smooth fender flares, so when the truck gets painted you can paint the fender flares as well, rather than these textured ones that are just really difficult to prep and paint and get like a smooth look out of them. So I've already got the fender flares, and yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about the front end swap. This is a 2001, so I think this front end is looking minty. It's a smooth little upgrade, and like I said, we do got a little hood stack he ordered that we're gonna be putting on this thing. She just hasn't come in yet. I was waiting to get that in before I did an update on the truck, but now that I'm here videoing, might as well show you the update on the front end of the truck. Drop a comment, let me know what you think. Let me know what we should do. She's definitely getting the hood stack, and I don't know, drop some color comments. All my vehicles are black, so obviously black would be my go-to on this, but black paint jobs are really hard to get right, so I don't know. Oh, we swapped the rims and tires too. I forgot that I did that. When I bought this truck back, it had these on it, these stock 20s and 35s, and I just threw them on this truck because this truck sits a lot higher, and I'm selling this truck. I just threw them on there to kind of make it look a little better. And then through these Moto Metals, these are like 33s and 20s, and I threw these on here. I actually don't hate how this looks. It's kind of giving off like little race truck vibes, but I got the center caps in there, but can't put them on with spike lug nuts. But yeah, swap the rim and tires as well. Got the front end on, and that's a little update on the LB7. And before we get on the road, it is a 2-hour drive to go get this set up for the dually. I've got to find a phone charger. That's one downfall of having multiple vehicles. It seems like you can never have a phone charger in the vehicle that you get in to drive. Escalade's locked. And check this out. By the way, I do wash my vehicles. Look at how bad the pollen is here in South Carolina right now. This truck's been sitting here, but I did just wash the Corvette. I ran it through a car wash like 2 days ago, and look at it. Absolutely horrible. So buy a black vehicle, they said. It'll be fun, they said. All right, we got a phone charger. We got the trailer, check, and we got 20,000. So hopefully we're not going to be spending all 20,000 on the set of wheels when we get there, but we're going to bring it just in case. You never know what you might find. Whenever you travel over like an hour away from home, you always bring extra cash because you never know what might pop up when you get there. So we're getting on the road, 2 hours down. Super excited to get this set up, super excited to see this setup and to show you guys the setup. I think you guys are gonna like it. Some of you guys are gonna hate it, but that's what the game's all about. Not everyone's gonna like your builds. Not everyone's gonna love your builds. We're just here to piss you guys off. I'm like halfway there to Charleston to pick this setup up. Can we just take a minute and look at this? If you ever have thought about moving to South Carolina, I highly don't recommend. It's so bad. You get about 1 month out of every single year of just a pollen storm. It lasts about a month, and it's horrible. This shit is so thick in the air that when the wind blows hard, you can literally see it blowing through the air like a dust cloud. Had to stop, grab a little water. I've been trying to do a new diet. I'm on week 3 of a low carb diet, so we're seeing results. I've been doing 100 carbs a day for almost 3 weeks now, and at the end of week 2, at 100 carbs a day, I lost 6 pounds. So it's going pretty good. Pretty excited about that as well. Getting a little bit healthier lifestyle, and that's without working out. I haven't been to the gym, haven't worked out any. That's just dieting and living life. Lost 6 pounds in 2 weeks, so we're shooting for another 6, which will be around 12 pounds in 1 month, just by eating healthier. And it's not bad once you get used to it. Like after the first week's hard, obviously, because you got to kind of figure out what you can and can't eat. And it's kind of like breaking a habit, you know. You're used to eating all these good, delicious, unhealthy things, and you got to get into a routine of giving your body back something good. So yeah, lots of water. You got to cut out the sodas because 2 sodas has enough carbs to where you're already done for the day. You drink 2 sodas, you got your 100 carbs in. You don't even have any room for food. So water is your best friend. 0 carbs and lots of meat and vegetables. Yo, we just left the shop and we just dropped a bag. The trailer's loaded. We got the setup and they're big. Let me tell you, they are big to say the least. So y'all check them out. Let me know what y'all think. Look at these. I want to show you these first before I even show you the wheels. Look at these things right here. The center caps are massive. Billet aluminum center caps. Look, these are 24s on my truck right now. Y'all check this out. That thing gonna look good. So check out the wheels. I'm gonna flip the camera around, show them to you, because they look sweet. So this is the new setup. We went with the big boy 30s right there, and we got the billet caps, JTX forged, the big boys. I've had plenty of 30s before now, but I've never had a rim this big on a dually. So this is going to be interesting. I've seen a few of these new Denali's running 30s, and I think they look absolutely phenomenal. So I had to try them out myself. Little skeptical about whether or not these things are going to hold up to how I drive with these little street tires. I don't really know. I'm scared I'm going to bend one of these things, but the shop that I bought these from, he had a big lifted dually, and he seems confident that I'm not going to bend these. He said these wheels are really thick. He's sold a bunch of them. He's owned them before, and he's ran them, and he's never had an issue bending them. And he said he's pulled 40-foot goosenecks, anything you may have it, and he's never bent one. So that was a little bit of reassurance that I won't destroy these $17,000 wheels. But we're gonna put them on anyway. I done bought them, so there ain't no going back now, baby. I'm about to roll one of these things off. I stopped at the gas station right here. I just left the shop, and I stopped here to get a little drink and wash my hands up. But I'm about to roll one of these wheels up next to the 24 and the 37 right here, just so we can get a size comparison real quick of what these things are going to kind of look like. So let me get one of these bad boys off the trailer, and I'll show you the comparison of the 30 next to the 24 and 37. And these tires are, the tires are 315 30 30s. So I believe that these street tires actually measure out to be the same, or maybe even a little bit taller than the 37s that are on the truck right now. So let me roll one up, we'll see. Yo, seeing these things laying down on the trailer just does not do them justice. These things are massive. Look how massive this wheel is. You can't even tell on camera how big they are laying on the trailer, but this tire is taller than my 37. Look at this. This tire is a good 2 inches taller than my 37s. That is insane. This is gonna look good, I think. I think this is gonna look fire. I don't want this thing to fall. Well, I guess it's gotta be turned around anyway, because this is an outside wheel. I just want to get a little comparison. I got a 2-hour ride home that it's gonna be driving me insane trying to drive home, thinking about what these are gonna look like. All right, here we go. Holy shit. That is crazy, bro. 30s on the dually. Look at the difference. The tire is like 2 inches taller than the 37 right here on the 24. Oh my gosh. JTX Forged. You did it again, my boy. I'm so excited to get these things home and get them on. This is gonna look absolutely insane. YouTube's doing good, TikTok's doing good, so I had to spoil myself a little bit with a little gift here. We got the 30s, 300 miles on the setup. The dude bought them, brand new, put them on, changed his mind, took them off. $15,000, $16,000 setup, and we're slapping them on the Denali right here. So I got, unfortunately, a 2-hour ride back home, and as soon as I get home, I'm jacking this thing up. I'm swapping these out because I'm super excited to get them on here and see them and show them to you guys. So stick around another few minutes. Not gonna bore you with the trip home. I'm gonna just tab back in when we're pulling up at the shop. We're gonna be pulling the jacks out, slapping these things on. Super excited. Stick around for a minute. Yo, we are about to pull up at the shop, almost back home, about a mile away now. And I'm extremely stoked to get these things on. They look amazing. I don't know if you could tell in the video just how large these things are, or if you've ever seen a set of 30-inch dually wheels in person, but they are massive. I've had 30s before on like 1500s, and I think I had a set of 30s on a Tahoe before, and they are just ginormous. They don't, the dually wheel, for some reason, maybe just because they're like real deep dish offset, they just look ginormous. They literally, the tire on the 30 literally is taller than my 37s that are on my truck right now, so it's gonna fill the wheel well out even more than it already is with the 37s. And I was scared when I was on the way to get them. I was scared that they were gonna be smaller and that would look goofy when I put them on here, because it would open up the wheel well more. But I'm extremely happy that they're taller than my 37s, and it looks like there's enough tire on there that hopefully I won't destroy these things. Hopefully I won't curb them too bad or bend them up too bad. I'll have to be more careful than I am now, because with the 24s and 37s, I could jump curbs, jump railroad tracks. You don't really have to worry too much about any of it. But that ain't gonna be the case once we get these on. So it's gonna be hard for me to get used to, like driving a different vehicle. But we're pulling up now to the shop right here, and I'm gonna have to go change because I got on a good light colored shirt here and a nice light colored pair of sweatpants, and they will be ruined if I get out there and swap this setup in these. So pull up, get these things off the trailer, actually go change first, put some old clothes on, and get these things pulled off the trailer, get them slapped on. Look at that beautiful green hood right there. Pulling up to the shop. Got all the projects out here. Caddy over there. The C8 looking pretty. So let's get these things put on. Got my boy on the way. He's going to be helping me slap these things on. He's bringing over his impact, which is going to be a little bit stronger than mine. But I'm just pulling them off the trailer here, and look at those. Look how beautiful these things are. 30-inch KG1 forged. And these wheels got like, gonna be like putting together a puzzle. So we got the wheels and tires, and then we got all the lug nut caps right there. And then in the bed of the truck, we got all the adapters right here, front and rear adapters to go to the 10 lug. And then over here, we've got center caps and the lug nuts to put the adapters on. And then we got hardware to bolt the center caps on. So this is gonna be like a puzzle, putting all these things on here. But he's on the way. So we got 2 impacts, because like I said, I got the snap-on impact, but it ain't that strong. I want a nice strong impact to put these adapters on, so we're gonna get these slapped on. I'm gonna pull the jacks out, go ahead, get the front ones pulled off. He'll probably be here by then, and we're gonna get these things slapped on. I'm gonna wash the truck, and we're gonna see what it looks like. Womp, womp, womp. Boy, oh boy. Guess what? The wheels are not going on the truck today. I've got bad news and I've got good news. So the bad news is the wheels, the adapters they gave me are the wrong adapters to fit my truck. They gave me Ford adapters, which I didn't check before I left the shop. But these adapters right here, the 8 to 10 lug adapters, these are Ford lug pattern, an 8x200. So these are for a Ford dually. They will not go on my GMC. And the good news is I called the shop and they have the right adapters. They just gave me the wrong ones by accident. So I went and bought these 2 hours away. Obviously, I'm not driving 2 hours back to go swap out adapters when it wasn't even my fault that they gave me the wrong ones in the first place. So what I'm waiting on right now is they are going to meet me halfway with the correct adapters. We're going to trade them back out so that I can get these wheels put on, but it's not going to be today, which is okay. I'm not super mad about because it started pouring rain about 20 minutes ago. I put the factory wheels back on, where I bolted them back on because I had the front ones already taken off when we tried to slide the adapter on, and we realized that it was the wrong adapter. So the truck is still sitting here. It started raining, so it's not a big deal. I would rather be able to do it when it's not raining so I can get some good rollers of it afterwards. But I'm not going to be able to finish the video and get it uploaded tonight, so it's probably going to be tomorrow. The guy is going to try to meet me later tonight to swap the adapters back. He said if he can't meet tonight, then we'll just meet up in the morning. So that's not a huge deal. It's kind of a bummer because I was super excited to get these things on and see them, but again, it is what it is. You can't change it. So we're just rolling with the flow at this point. It's a new day, and guess what we have in the back of the truck? We got some new adapters. Check it out. I ended up going and meeting the guy last night at like 10 p.m. Had to drive an hour back towards where I originally bought them from and met him halfway. And we traded out the adapters. We've got the right ones now, so you already know what's about to go down. I'm not going to do any more talking because this video kind of drug out due to having the wrong adapters. So we're about to jack it up and we're going to throw them on. We're going to show them to you guys. 30s are on and they look phenomenal. Super satisfied. Love this thing. I didn't think I would even love this thing more, but was kind of skeptical about them when I first bought them, but I like them. They ride good. They look amazing. Already turning heads on the little roller that we went and just got, so I'm happy. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop a comment, hit the like button, subscribe. We'll be doing some more stuff soon. Peace.